Hello, beloved sister. I am beaming into your inbox today with a message from my heart. I see you as the queenly beauty, creativity, sovereignty, sensuality that you are. I see the inner Lalita, the energy of the goddess of bliss, sexual harmony, aliveness, magnetism, and above all, this kind of nobility and beauty that is living within every single one of us. It's taken me a really long time, at least it feels like a really long time, this life, to really come into a place in myself where I could actually walk in this feminine body, in this embodiment of the goddess, and let her come through me. I spent a long time hiding behind a lot of self-consciousness, hiding behind a lot of self-doubt, a lot of voices of comparison and competition. I'm wondering if you might relate to what I'm talking about. And a few years ago, I hit upon a major turning point. It was probably about 10 years ago. And the turning point was this, that I recognized that in my obsession of not feeling good enough, in my obsession of not allowing the beauty of the goddess to come through who I am, I was diminishing other women by diminishing myself. And I got really clear that this self-diminishment was part of a disease, a kind of a plague that's been in our sisterhood and in our sense of what it means to be a woman and how we are wired. And the obsession with not being good enough and comparing ourselves to one another and not allowing ourselves to inhabit this goddess of Lalita as she lives through us was doing a massive disservice to ourselves as our own individual lives, in our own level of harmony and happiness, but also in our sisterhood and in the world. There is something amazing that happens when we allow ourselves to emanate the radiance of beauty, of real beauty. And that real beauty is alive in the archetype, in the divine emanation of the goddess Lalita. Lalita is that queenly, creative beauty, sublime iridescence that is in our auric field when we allow ourselves to move into this sense of what beauty actually is. I've said for the last few years when I've been asked to talk on this subject about beauty, that really for each one of us to step into our authentic beauty is a radical act of healing for the planet. And I really mean that. And so I'm here because I'm a reflection to you. If there's any part of you that still doubts that you are beautiful, if there's any part of you that does not allow yourself to free your own beauty so that you can shine that into the eyes of another sister, into the eyes of the world, knowing that beauty is an alchemical elixir that resonates and changes things as it touches them, then I'm here to offer you an opportunity to come and deepen in with the goddess Lalita, to enter into her temple, to find her within you, to unlock her bliss, her iridescence, her pink gold light that infuses all of us, to really heal any of the mirrors of comparison, to heal any of the beauty myths that you're still holding, to really come into contact with beauty as a spiritual principle that is a felt sense, that exists in the world as a coherent and organizing principle that brings harmony into a space, harmony into our hearts, harmony into our relationships. So, if you know that you are called to the goddess of love as an archetype, and you know that you have work with her both individually and for the collective, then I'm inviting you to come join us. Sunday, July 19th, we will spend the whole day juicing up from this temple of Lalita. We will awaken her within us. We will devote ourselves to her temple. We will let her stream through us. And we will dissolve the barriers to intimacy, to really feeling that queenly beauty that is in each and every one of us. And that is a radical act of love and healing. For when you truly feel that within yourself, that nobility of spirit, that gorgeous emanation of love that can just come pouring through you, through this elixir of beauty, we will find something that happens on our planet. It's like a revolution. You will go out into the world and begin to touch others and awaken that within them, that they may touch others, and soon there will be a ripple of us, the divine feminine in form, waking up this principle of beauty. Beauty as a pathway to the divine, beauty as a pathway to our own intimacy, beauty as a pathway to radically altering how we see the world. It's been my great honor to have you join me and all the sisters that are gathering if you're called to walk as the goddess of love in the world. I'm so honored to be here with you, and I see your beauty, sister. Whether you come to temple or not, please know that I am deeply nourished by your beauty. Many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you in this Dayline temple or in the Priestess Presence temple. Either way, know that you're really welcome. Many blessings.